Are you flying the Dash 9 or the Dash 8?
I don't know what I chose. If I go to select,
Yeah, it's all good.
it's 9. I'm that 9.
Dash 9er? Okay, cool.
Rolls
We're on the
Royce Dash 9er.
same boat.
So it comes up in, I guess it doesn't come up in
All
a
right.
cold and dark state, huh?
No, you can load that from the FMC. If you hit Shift 7, it brings it up.
Oh. Or I can just look at it, but that's the 2D panel. That's nice.
Yeah.
I'm going to
Yeah,
change
that's the
my...
2D portion. I wish you could click on it like you can with Aerosouth stuff, but maybe one day. And you'll go to your init ref page and then index.
Well, hold on. I'm just going to change my stream title here.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Love that loud keyboard.
Gotta love mechanical.
Okay, all right. Now I'm ready. Now, what do you want me to go to?
All right, so if you go to your init ref page, and then index on the left, bottom left, and you should see load panel off on the right somewhere.
Okay, cold.
And cold and dark should be an option. You click that, everything dies.
Oh, that's nice. Okay.
Now, if I can just figure out how to get my taskbar to go away, that'd be fantastic. Hmm.
We got a subscribe.
Let loose the drums.
Apache X2 with the subscribe, 15 months in a row. Thank you, my man. This P3D moment is brought to you by Apache. Does Apache X fly both sims or?
All right, Braden. You want to learn? Actually, let me turn on the stream on my TV, and then you can watch it there too. Hmm. All right, just 2 seconds, John, while I get this going for the kiddo so he has like a visual reference.
Yeah, take your time.
Well, if the Apple TV would cooperate today, that'd be fantastic.
Cameron, you're getting a API DLL error message when you try to launch P3D. Yeah, I don't know offhand how to fix that one. Maybe video driver? I don't know.
Okay, there you go, buddy. You want to pay attention? And then next flight, it's all yours. I'm putting you in charge. You gotta get everybody there. There you go, buddy. You want to pay attention? And then no pressure. Flight, it's all yours. I'm putting you in charge. You got... All right. Well, I am ready when you are, sir.
All right.
All right. Do you have that GSX plugin where you load bags and whatnot?
No.
Okay. So, so you can launch the QualityWings like I guess, control panel of sorts from doing Shift 2, or there's a magic click spot right underneath the compass in the middle of the windshield in the cockpit. And from here, you should be able to put your GPU down.
So when I do just below the compass, it comes up with something else. But I did open it with the Shift 2.
Huh.
Maybe
See, for me, it's
maybe if this is
hidden
already
click.
out.
Oh, that. It's a little lower than that on the gray part of the actual column.
Oh
In the
yeah,
middle of the
I see.
windshield,
I
there's
see. Yep.
magic click
Okay.
spot.
All right. On that control panel, what did you want me to do? External power.
Turn on your GPU and give yourself some power. Yep. And then we're going to go up to the top panel.
Because I clicked on EXT power and it didn't do anything.
There's a little bit of a delay,
Oh.
honestly, with opening your L1 door and your forward cargo and the external power. For whatever reason, there's a delay between when you click it and when it actually pops up.
And that's the same with external power?
Yeah. All three of those buttons in the front, for whatever reason, just have like a little 5-second delay.
Okay. It's the other sim. Yes, Tim. I clicked external power, but it didn't seem to be doing anything. Do I have to open more than just the L1 door?
You shouldn't even have to open a door at all.
Okay.
For it to pop up. That's very weird. So is it giving you a cursor icon or the little pointer finger?
Well, I can manipulate everything else. Like I can open up all the doors. But it's the external power is in gray, and the gear's in gray. Set parking brake. Okay, I can do that.
Oh, yep, that might be part of it too.
Okay, parking brake is set.
And then
yeah, that was brilliant.
that's what it.
Dem Pork Chops just got 105 snacks. He probably doesn't know what those are. Or maybe he does.
Maybe.
All right, external power's on.
External power's on. We're going to the top panel now.
Overhead?
And your electrical. Yep.
Okay.
And off to the left, you have forward external power. So these buttons do not work individually. If you click one, it clicks them both. And that should give you your power.
And where is that again?
So if you look, well, see, my view's a little bit different from yours. If you're looking from the bottom left of the overhead panel and you go up one from the left windshield wiper, you'll have your electrical panel.
Okay, you got, yeah, the electrical panel, battery, etc. Okay. So you want battery on?
So you got your battery. Yep, battery on, forward external power. If you click one, it clicks them both on.
Okay, I hit battery on. It says forward extended external power available. So I turn on that. Yeah, it turns both of them on. Okay.
Yep. Yep, and that should give you your power. And then, do you usually program the FMC from here? Once you get power established?
It's pretty close after power up, yeah. But I do a bunch of stuff in the Zebo or the 7.5 before I get to the FMC, but I'm open to any order. Thank you, Dem Pork Chops.
So from here, I usually go ahead and put on all of my hydraulics to auto, just so it's set and ready to go. Anything that can be set to auto is set to auto from here. So I believe the anti-ices are already put there in auto. Your hydraulics will need to come on. The air conditioning system, leave your packs off, of course, but you know, your trim air and
okay, so as far as hydraulics, I'm gonna go left. Oh, wait, it says fault. So those are the right engine hydraulics. Looks like they're on already.
So you're left and right.
You just want to do electrical hydraulics?
They're already on.
Electrical to auto.
Yes.
Okay. And then after
electrical to auto,
that panel looks good. And then should I do window heat now? Start that up.
yes, window heat can come on. So your in-op lights will clear. Right above window heat, you've got your emergency lighting. Make sure that is in the armed position, which by default it looks like it is.
Okay.
Okay, flight deck door power switch. That can go on. Don't need our towing power on. I think that's it on that side of the panel. To the right of your emergency lighting, you've got your cargo fire buttons.
Okay.
You're going to want to go ahead and arm those.
Armed.
Yep. And let's see, bulk cargo heat's on auto already by default. Humidity switch, don't really need to touch. Your engine electric mode, just got to make sure that the covers over the buttons are there and they are in the armed position, which they are by default.
Okay.
For whatever reason. And I have my equipment cooling and recirc fans both on and set to auto on the equipment cooling side.
Okay, cooling is on, recirc's on.
Yep. Your left and right pack are on auto buttons, so you can go ahead and hit those and it won't mess with the startup at all.
Okay, left and pack auto set.
Okay, to the left of that, you've got your fuel jettison button. You're just going to want to arm that. The ones to the left actually dispose of the fuel.
Wait, where is that again? The fuel. Oh, right there. Arm that. Okay, yep. Fuel
Just
jettison is.
the,
Yep, it's armed.
pack.
Okay.
Okay, so we're good there. As far as your fuel pumps go, you're going to want the aft left on for the APU.
Aft left on. All right.
I believe is the. Yep. I believe that's it, because your pressurization is already set to auto. Anti-ices are already set to auto. And then, of course, you can mess with your lights. You got your nav light that you can turn on.
All right, let's do that. Let's. All right. P3D is still.
And you'll notice your strobe is probably on.
Yeah, beacon's on.
I don't know why.
Yeah. We'll just leave. Well, nav light can come on, right? That's lets people know we're in the cockpit.
Yeah, nav light. Yep.
Okay.
Beacon is pretty much when you start your APU, just letting them know that something's running.
All right.
All right. So that pretty much configures the top panel there. For now, we can come down. And if you didn't set up your payload and all that, that's totally fine. Your EFB to the left of the yoke can do all of that. If you just hit the dispatch button, and I believe Shift 9. Yep, Shift 9 brings it up.
Okay. I just happen to have a chase plane view for it, so I just came over to it. So I'm in dispatch.
Okay, and this is where you can either use, I think before you start your sim, you can use the Quality 787 dispatcher and hit that copy AC fuel button and copy AC payload, depending on how you configured it in your the dispatcher screen.
Okay.
And all you have to do is hit set fuel tanks at that point.
Or I
but
can do
this
it
way we have to
manually.
do it a little bit. Yeah, we could do it manually, which is completely fine. Let's see.
I'm gonna get a block
Shift
fuel
Control
for
F12.
Salt Lake to Denver. Wow, 205,000 pounds. 206,000 pounds. Jeez.
So we're heading out to Denver.
Yeah, we'll do. Do I have to use the center tank, or can I just go left and right?
No, you could do left and right only if you'd like.
All right, I'm gonna go.
Watch, SimBrief is going to give a ridiculous altitude to Denver. It always does.
It's a little finicky with the slider. All right, 29% aside, and then I just click set fuel tanks. If you.
Yes, sir. Said 29% a slide.
Yes, please, Cameron. If you could post that on my Discord, that would be the best place to post it, because this chat's gonna scroll off the screen. All right, I've set the fuel tanks. I missed what you just said.
Okay. No, I was just confirming 29% aside. Is what we're rolling with.
Do front cargo, bulk cargo, aft cargo. Yeah, that looks.
Yeah, you can mess with all that, and then your passengers. Come on. Load my flight plan, please.
Okay, that's all set up.
Alright, let me set some in here. Looks like I've got 348 people trying to go to Denver today.
And it's not for the Colorado Avalanche.
Yeah, we got ourselves a full flight. Alright, so that's it as far as configuring that goes. So you can kind of just make it go away. Alright, and you haven't messed with this too much, have you?
0 time.
0 time? Okay.
0
so
time.
I'll teach you like some little hidden tricks. If you you see the range button on the main panel?
Yep.
Where you would usually mess with your flight plan map. If you go all the way to the left, the scroll mouse, you get the moving map for the airport. And I think this only works on custom scenery right now.
If I move the range, right now it's just moving the range.
Yeah, if you move it to the left,
I'm moving it. Well,
it should. Oh, it might be after we plan. Hold on. I think it's after we put in a flight plan that it'll do it. But it gives you basically a moving map, a moving taxi diagram from where you are.
Kind of like my 4-flight does.
Yeah, exactly.
You have. Oh, he says you have to have SLC in the FMC in order for that to work.
Okay, I gotcha. That makes perfect sense.
So should I do a pause in it then, maybe? GPS position. It's the same. Yeah, that looks good.
Yep. It's the same standard Boeing FMC. Nothing's really too different.
Okay, SLC. I definitely need to change this view though.
SLC.
There we go.
There we go. The second you put in your origin airport, the moving map pops up.
Okay.
And if you prefer typing over hitting the buttons over to the left, you can click on where the letters would show up. It'll turn purple, and you'll be able to use your keyboard at that point.
So if I turn,
But
okay.
one thing I figured out, is that if you do not click it again to make it go back to black, you will not be able to bring up any sort of anything. You won't be able to manipulate any of the buttons in the cockpit.
Okay. I missed all that because Flyboy's crying again. So you said, okay, so I got the purple, so I could put in the. Okay.
Right,
so,
you could type from here.
all right.
But
so
if
K.
you don't click it
Oop.
again, you won't be able to manipulate anything on the aircraft.
Oops, that didn't work. I want to use the keyboard purple, and then I can use the keyboard now, or no? No, it's moving.
Yes. Purple, you can use the keyboard. Black, you cannot.
Yeah, I hit the K for KSLC, and it's moving my view. K and L move my view. Alright, we'll figure that out later. K.
Well, I guess we could forget about that feature then, unless you wanted to
For
tweak
now.
your
Yeah.
views. For now, yeah.
KSLC.
Alright, so...
I'm gonna do, let's see. I think we'll do 3-4.
I'm doing
Left.
3-4 right out of here.
3-4 right? Okay. So 3-4
Yeah.
right. Destination KDN. Flight number. Whatever. Okay. So departures. This Salt Lake City has brand new departures. It's crazy.
Yep, and I don't think, oh, that's right, I didn't update my sim brief with my Navigraph. That makes total sense now.
Oh yeah, where you have to unlock it. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna bring up KSLC to KDEN. We're gonna see what they're flying out of here today. Today they're flying the Rugged 1, Purdy Transition, Cayley 2 into Denver. They're also flying the Rugged 1 departure, Purdy Transition with the Meeker, or no, the Hayden VOR French 3. We'll do the Rugged 1. Brand new. I've never flown this departure before. It's ironic that the first time I'm ever flying a departure out of Salt Lake City is in P3D. All right, let's see if there's a Purdy transition here. Or yeah, Purdy transition. There we go. Nice. All right, we're going 3-4 right.
We are.
Rugged 1, Purdy transition. Perfect. Now, I want to do Denver arrival. I don't know what approach we're doing yet. We could do 1-6.
Got me doing the French 3 arrival into 3-4 left.
Okay. So let's do French 3. And we'll just do the 3-4 left ILS. That's fine. And the transition we're doing.
Okay, so it's 14 degrees centigrade outside. Beautiful weather. I'm jealous.
The Hayden VOR. There we go. French 3. We don't have to put in that. Okay. Oh, this looks all weird. Oh, do I have to activate this? Okay, yeah. Activate, execute.
Right, you have to activate and then execute.
Branches for the north?
Then
Okay.
you can click your... Yep.
Sorry, I was talking over there because of the delay. After they execute, all right, I don't have
no,
it.
You're fine, you're fine.
Let's see. So, probably want to do my perf now, huh? Reserves of 15.
Yeah. Yeah, and this is just a standard thing. Your takeoff CG will be calculated on its own. If you click the CG button, it'll populate something in the black bar. You click it again, it populates it, sets your trim, you're good.
All right,
You don't have to worry about it anymore.
I'll do that in a second. I'm going to redo my chase plane view for this because it's bugging the crap out of me when I'm at an angle. All right, so FMS. I want to move it. There, now we're lined up. And then we want to,
let's see,
update present position. Oops.
Getting a different route because I think the one that SimBrief has is not okay. Okay, so it's got me doing the rugged one, Purdy, transition, off of 3-4 right.
The license says it's for entertainment only. That it's not allowed for entertainment. It's true.
Oh, that should be super easy to do. And then it's got me doing the Kaylee to arrival now. Shade transition onto 3-4 left. Boom. Perfecto.
Okay, just a little chase plane configuration. All right, cruising, we'll go at 37. What should be my cost index?
Cost index it had for me was 70. A little high, but you know, whatever.
All right, it's got, yeah, it did put in a CG already, it looks like.
Yep.
What's the request button? Did I miss that part where you explained that, the request?
The request button
probably grabs it from the dispatch.
Anything that is just got a blue border around it,
no?
You can't do anything with. It just automatically does it for you.
Okay. I'm gonna execute that.
So your reserves are in.
It says FMC pre-flight complete. Ooh. Oh, and I got like altitudes and everything on my LNAV, VNAV.
Yep. Everything should be populated and configured.
Sausage and mash, huh? The dirts. Bangers and mash, right?
And you can set your thrust limits like you can in the 7.3, like your climb rate.
Like a D rate? Okay. We'll leave it at that.
No.
Do I have to select my outside temperature? No. That'll be fine.
No, it should.
Okay, flaps 5 is normal?
Flaps 5 is normal.
Oh, CG trim, there you go. Okay, 16%, trim 4.75. And did you say I have to set that 4.75 or does it automatically?
It does it automatically when you go ahead and click CG trim.
No, but does it set it in the plane? Does it set?
Oh yes.
Okay.
In the plane automatically. It does it. It does it for you.
All right. Very nice.
That was odd.
Is there a difference between Pro and Academic?
Have to figure out this whole GSS plugin.
I don't know if there's any functionality difference between Pro and Academic of P3D. I run the developer license, so I don't know. I'm not familiar with the Pro or Academic differences, but my wife's a school teacher, so maybe I could qualify for the Academic because she's a teacher, but she doesn't fly too often.
I don't know that I even needed a school email address to do it, though. I just downloaded the Academic version.
Well, you are a student pilot.
This is true.
Yeah. All right. I am ready for the next step.
Apparently my mic was muted on my stream. So thanks to Luke for texting me and saving my life. Man, I really wish they would tweak this GSX plugin because I'm sitting here waiting on a fuel truck.
Flyby, does the developer
Is it a
version use a
hashtag
watermark?
realism?
Yes. It says developer license up in the upper right-hand corner. I don't know if it's on the Strimmy Strum or not. Let's see. If I move...
Your overlay probably hides it. Mine does at least.
Yeah, I'm not... It's not... Because I'm running at 4K, you guys can't see that portion of the screen, but it does have a... it does have a... It says developer license. And the developer license is a monthly cost, right? So be aware of that.
Oof.
But I'm entitled to 2 copies of P3D under the developer license. So
Are you?
yeah. Because you know I'm a
awesome.
developer. I don't know if you knew that or not.
Alright, there we go. Now I know I'm not going to be on Pilot Edge, but you know.
All right. What's next, Captain?
Alright, well while I wait for my fuel truck.
Oh, you're doing
So
the
from,
GSX to land me?
Yep. It takes forever. So I may just end up turning it off just for time purposes. I mean, from here, after I'm done programming my FMS, I go ahead and set my initial altitude, which, since I don't have any ATC in the area, I believe. Actually, I might stay off that spot just for the simple fact that we're doing this.
All right, I'm going to scroll mine up to 37,000.
Man, everybody on VADSIM's flying a 7.8. Okay, so I don't have any leaving Salt Lake City, but I have ATC getting to Denver. So I usually set my speed right at 240 for the auto throttle. That way you don't hit your flap limitation or exceed it. You get close, but you won't exceed it. Because the second you get this thing off the ground, it's just going to want to climb.
So set the auto throttle to 240, you say?
240 is what I set it at. That
Okay.
way it doesn't exceed that 5 degrees of flap limitation. And I'm going flight level 390 today.
I'm going 370. Okay, 370. I'll set my IIS speed to 240. I bet my GoFlight panel will work with this plane pretty soon, but probably not yet. You know how to start cold and dark, Pilot Aviation? Yeah, we started cold and dark. Red Raider is teaching me. He's teaching me.
Teaching the things. Alright. I think I'm just going to disable GSX for now.
Let's go. Instruments, assign a key.
We'll figure that out at a later time and date.
Alright, so there's 4. There's 5. Okay.
Alright, so going
Flight
to
director
your
on?
center.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yes, flight director can come on. Your auto throttle switches can come on.
Okay.
Fishgo Blue, thanks for joining me on the flight deck. Sorry if you randomly hear me blurting out things.
No, you're
'cause
fine.
I'm streaming with you.
No problem.
All right.
In fact,
So,
post a
middle
link
panel.
to your channel in my chat if you want to, or have someone do it, or someone else here in my chat post a link to Red Raider again. All right, go ahead.
Iowa, could you, if you're still in here, could you post a link for me? All right. So from here, you're going to go to your center console where the throttles are. And right behind your parking brake is where you would set your frequencies. Now, I believe you could set this via the FMC or this panel right here. Both are an option.
All right, so I can fake a squawk code of 4633, and I can.
Yep.
Okay. Does it automatically do altitude? Let's see. It looks like it does. Normal?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, it does. And right behind your engine 1 and engine 2 fire extinguishers, you've got your transponder mode. You can turn that all the way over to the right, and that'll get you good. So right above the cabin interphone panel, right dead smack in the middle, there should be a transponder mode.
Oh, transponder
button.
mode. Yep, there we go. All right, so we
Yep,
can,
yep.
So that's where you do TARA. Okay.
Right.
All right.
Right.
Normally we do that at the runway, but okay.
But yeah, I like to point it out because it took me forever to find it the first time. All right. And I haven't figured out if this matters or not, but you can, click your VHF buttons underneath the VHF panel, turn up your volume. I've always just done it out of habit, so I haven't gotten a chance to test to see if ATC will come through regardless.
I just turned on mic 1. Okay.
Yeah, done. That should do it. And then that panel should be good from there. Alright, always set my auto brakes. Alright, so we should be ready
Wait,
for
auto
pushback
brake. I'll
as
set
soon as
auto
we start up
brake.
this APU.
Auto brake RTO.
RTO.
And then, okay,
Yep.
APU start, we're just going to go to start.
Yep. You just
Right
go to start
click.
and it automatically goes to on. Right click, yes. And you can get that to pop up on your MFD or where your FMS is by clicking the system button, the SYS. And it'll start showing your APU RPM.
Oh, yeah. I see it. Yep. APU RPM coming up. On the lower MFD. Where's the upper MFD controls here?
If you look at the
up here.
next to the auto throttle arm button,
Yeah.
yep,
Okay.
you've got SYS, your COM or CDU info, and I believe info is where you go to mess with the settings for the aircraft. Yep, it's where you can mess with all the settings, like your display brightness and all that fun stuff. Which I need to actually turn mine down.
Where is the display brightness
Because
again?
it is
Sorry.
a pain. So hit the info button, and then you'll see QW config.
QW config. Okay, IRS alignment, CDU.
And then go to display units.
Display units. Oh, that's nice. You can
Yep,
change
and then
the
you should
font
see
size.
display units brightness.
Oh, wow.
Yes, you can.
That's cool.
But you're going to want to tweak your brightness because seeing your barometer setting is a royal pain in the rear.
All right, brightness
With as bright as the
is-
screens are.
You want it down or... yeah, I'll set it at 70.
I turn it down.
Yeah. Sounds. Okay, that's good to know. All right, I like it. And then I can just click on system again to go back to the APU. Okay. Need to fly this over to X-Plane?
Correct.
Yeah, that would be nice. All right, so APU is
It would be
on.
really
APU
nice.
gens are on by default. Is there an APU bleed at all?
So it should automatically pick it up, and at that point we should be able to disconnect the external power and not lose anything. You'll do a shift 2 to get the external GPU to disappear, or else you're going to get a nasty message when you do the pushback.
Should I turn off the buttons for external power or just click the external power on the shift 2 menu?
Turn off the buttons, and then you can turn off your external power buttons.
Okay.
Thanks, Fishgo Blue, for
It does it
linking it.
automatically. Okay, cool.
Since I was making lunch. Alright, so yep, you're just going to go ahead and click your external power until it extinguishes and turns it gray. And that will take care of that portion. And then I like to turn on my left and right fuel pumps, make sure that they're all on from here on out.
All right, left and right fuel pumps coming on. Forward and
Beacon
aft.
can come on.
Beacon's
Yep,
already on.
forward and aft
Okay.
is what I usually turn on in preparation for, you know, pushback and startup.
All right. Have you done a startup without GSX in this?
No.
How am I
It's
going
going
to
to be really interesting.
I don't know how to push back without.
So, I mean, I can usually just...
It's probably in the, maybe it's in the one of the menus again.
To do a pushback truck?
Just to do a pushback, period, without GSX.
You could do like Shift P. I think you just do Shift P.
Because like the
and it'll do it.
PMDG, you know, it's in the menu. So I'm wondering if there's a menu option for one of these, but like in the NGX it is.
I wish, but you could do Shift P on the keyboard, and ooh, there's a nice little 737 right behind me. The only thing is you can't control it, which sucks.
All right, I'll try Shift P, I guess. I think we're ready to go. Should I try Shift P now?
Should be ready to go, and
oh,
yep,
you
can
missed
do,
a step. You forgot to tell
the
me
IRSs?
to align my IRSs. We're jacked.
Where is that? Oh, yep. That is correct. So
Fired.
Thank you,
Next.
Flyby. I am fired. I am fired. I did forget that.
It's okay. I'm eating a quesadilla on stream, so I'm
Although
fired
it doesn't seem
also.
to freak out.
That's a bad sign if it doesn't freak out.
This is... No, it doesn't freak out at all. It's actually pretty funny. It has the route plugged in and everything.
Okay.
Well, that's fantastic.
Kelvo says it's not aligned yet.
All right.
Forgive me as I have quesadilla, chips, and salsa.
Look at the panel.
30 minutes. Oh, I gotta change that. Watch this. If I go to Info, and I go to QualityWing Config, and I go to Startup, IRS alignment in seconds. It's 60 seconds, not 60 minutes, not 30 minutes.
It doesn't take that long.
So we'll let that go. But where on the panel, Kelvo, are you showing whether or not it's aligned? Or if you know, Red.
As long as it shows your route, it should be aligned. Usually
I mean,
it'll
it's showing the
sit
flight
there
director
and
as well.
display a whole bunch of error messages. Alright, flight directors are on. And then from here, it is a normal... Oh, you were just talking trash, Kelvo? Jeez. From here, it is a normal Boeing startup. No, I'm watching your stream next to my stream on my TV.
Oh, that's why you're not focused on me.
Yes.
You know, I'm paying you big money per hour.
Bad. All right, so from here, it is a normal Boeing startup procedure. You've got your, right above the fuel jettison panel on the upper panel.
That's the normal.
And your left and right.
You gotta pay attention. I'm still at the gate. So.
Oh, you haven't pushed back yet?
No. I was asking if I could do Shift P. Let's try it now.
Oh yeah, you can Shift P. Just release the parking brake, and you should be good.
How do I stop the Shift P? Uh-oh. I got
Shift P
17
again.
planes behind me. Is up Delta MD gonna stop? Or is it? No? It's gonna just keep going.
No,
We
it's
better
just gonna keep going.
We'll stop for him.
Are you using a traffic plugin?
Yeah, I am.
Okay. Yeah, if you Shift P again and then hit the brakes, it should stop you pretty quick.
Yeah, he's gonna go right underneath my rudder. There you go.
shift P2 be right back.
Oh my gosh, look at all the planes.
That's pretty funny.
Let's see if this one stops. Is it
That's
smart enough to
nuts.
stop?
I need the scenery though.
It's really good
I
scenery.
like it.
You have to shift P2.
Was it
be right
Orbix
back.
or
This is Paxim.
Paxim? Okay.
Yeah, and the traffic did stop for me, so that's good.
Yeah, they can just go through you, no big deal.
They're going through each other, but
Well, when you get to a fun little stopping point, you'll want to go in the overhead panel.
I'm just gonna push way out of the way here. So we're stand by as I do a mega push marathon.
Roger.
I'm purposely delaying the engine start just because I'm just enjoying this comedic taxi.
Oh, the traffic actually stopped. That's pretty funny.
Yeah. There's a Southwest plane over there. The traffic's like, your plane's bigger than mine. I think we'll stop.
Alright, here we go. And we've got engine number 1 coming alive.
Oh, there's a Delta taking off. That's cool. All right, so now you said, I'm sorry, after you wanted me to go to my overhead, and you want to do start engine?
You can shift P to stop the pushback.
Okay,
And, yep, right above the fuel jettison, there is a start knob. You'll start number 2, then number 1.
Right, first?
Yep.
Do I have to wait for any sort of, do I have to add fuel? Like fuel control to run?
Yes,
at
you
a
will have
certain
to add
percentage?
fuel after 20%.
20, not
N2.
25. Okay. Soldat Create is here. He says, who is this beautiful man? N2 20% on run. Okay.
Yeah, and it'll auto start from there. It does it all for you. That's what's, I mean, I guess that's how it got its nickname of the Dreamliner.
But it's not really auto start
Plane is
because...
as close to an Airbus.
Oops. I accidentally went to cut off. That's going to jack it up. Well, maybe we're okay. Because you'd think they would just make it so you just hit start and you don't have to do the fuel control. You'd think it would be like automatic if it was really, you know.
Right. But it's not. And I haven't got another automated thing to work. They say that once you climb out and the co-pilot gives you the positive rate gear up command, the gear automatically comes up. But I haven't gotten it to do that.
Okay. I have to restart I have to restart it because I did fuel cutoff.
Alright, get my taxi diagram plugged in here. Because I've been to Salt Lake City maybe 3 times. Oh, okay. I'm right next to 3-4, right? Fantastico.
Okay, starting engines.
Yep, Steve-O, I got a good 787, finally. My wish, my Christmas wish came early. I just need that TBM. I technically already have one, I'm just not happy with it. So... You know what, I think for not talking over each other purposes, I'm not going to do the whole ATC thing right now.
Totally up to you. I can't understand that codec, so I can't be on that network. I'm not bilingual.
Yeah. It's a little bit easier to do in P3D, believe it or not. For whatever reason, the X-Plane client kind of stinks a little bit. But it's a lot better for FSX and P3D.
Alright, I'm going to let this... Okay, I'm going to start number left side. I need
Yep.
to tweak these views because they're kind of bugging me.
All right, let's
It gets up
see.
to the
Download
20% on the N2
FMS.
much quicker than the 7.3s.
Yeah, it does. And then it just kind of stalls out right there, and that's where I like to add the fuel.
No.
I need to find an official checklist for this thing.
It says a flight plan has not yet been loaded. Why am I... I'm moving. Set parking brake, people, before you start your engines. It's telling me that Active Sky wants a flight plan again, so I'm going to redo that. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, QualityWings moves on idle thrust. Okay. That's good to know. All right, it does say flight deck door lock fail. I don't know what that means. Are you there?
I just realized that I had muted myself. That's my bad. Right control is my deafen command for Discord.
Oh.
And it's control period for parking brake. So,
I just thought you just
fantastic.
left me in
And yes,
disgust.
Phoenix is correct. This should get around the whole friction issue with P3D. It'll move on idle thrust on its own.
All right, Phoenix Lover, thank you. He says go to your overhead, turn on your FD power. Thank you very much. You just got some snacks. Red Raider lost 5 because he went on mute. Oh, he went on mute again.
Yeah.
Oh, there he's back.
No, I didn't. Did I? That should be back.
You're back.
I can hear you, so
Perfect.
I assume that Discord's working.
Phoenix Lover, thank you. Please stick around. You can augment Red Raider and I. Because we're X-Plane
Yes.
pilots, right?
Because this is... Yes. And this is like my 3rd time ever flying this thing. But I've done it from cold and dark and gotten it. I haven't crashed it yet, so...
Thank you for
that's a good,
being
good
willing to
start.
come on and teach me live. That was good. It was bold.
Yeah. No worries.
All right, so
All right,
do I
so,
click the clear message here? Because I got 12 messages in my FMS, and it's very...
Yeah, I usually clear the messages unless it's a...
Okay, let's clear messages.
The yellow ones in the MFD are the ones that you have to worry about. And
That's
then
the
you've
one
got the white
I'm
ones also
actually
kind of
showing.
reminding you.
Like if you look on my ND, it's got FMS message in yellow, and I can't get rid of it. So.
Yep, if you hit that clear message, it should kill it.
Oh, you have to hit
'Cause it's
clear
giving you
message
some
for
weird
every
airport
message. I had like
Yep.
12, and
Every single one.
I got a text message from the hot flight attendant in the back. Ugh. Alright, let's do taxi light.
Alright, and then you have to worry about the white
Logo light.
messages that are there. Now the seatbelt on will stay white for whatever reason. I set it in auto, so it goes away. The auto brake message will go away, and so will the doors auto after takeoff. Your APU cooldown, once you shut that off, will also turn off.
So we skipped a step. So I should have done passenger seats auto.
Yes.
Okay.
I set it to auto, and then that message that says that your seatbelt signs are off or on goes away. Your APU, you can go ahead and kill that since we have power from the engines.
Okay, left click. APU coming off.
Yep, left click to kill, and you'll see an APU cooldown message on your MFD now. Yeah, and the lighting's kind of sketchy in this now. It's a bug.
Phoenix Lover says, haha, no problem. I was the same on my first IXEG flight. Yeah, yeah. I was the same yesterday on
Don't
my
forget to
MU2
set your
flight.
flaps 5. I flaps 5 and arm the speed brake for takeoff. Yeah, that. Don't turn on the weather. You could turn on your traffic. Not if it really matters in this
Speed brakes
instance,
armed?
but speed brakes need to be armed. We've already got the auto brake and RTO ready to go. Phoenix is absolutely correct that it will crash your sim 70% of the time.
The weather radar? Okay, so they need to work on that, alright.
Yeah, the weather radar will completely kill it, which I don't understand why they didn't look into that, but it is what it is.
I must admit, I'm kind of impressed with this plane so far. I think
It's really nice. It's
So-
a nice bird.
you know when we lowered that brightness percentage, did that change the EFB as well? Because that EFB was super bright.
Nope. Doesn't mess with the EFB at all, apparently. I just looked over.
Darn it.
Yeah.
Now, are you going to be at the expo?
In Vegas?
Yeah.
I probably won't be able to make that one.
Oh,
Just
bummer.
for the simple fact that hurricane season's right around the corner, and I'm going to be traveling for work.
Can you believe it, guys? I'm actually flying P3D and I'm actually taxiing. I have a weird line on my scenery, though. Oh, it went away. Okay, I don't know what that was. Boy, these clouds. Oh, I want these clouds in all sims.
Yep. You and me both. I'm really kind of impressed with the sim. Charlie Alpha Kilo, yes, I am alive. Alive and well. I've just been doing a lot of traveling here recently.
Oh.
In fact, I'm going to Iowa next week and the week after. Because apparently that's just where work wants me to hang out.
I was in Guadalajara all last week and I was sick. I was so sick. And you know, you think of Guadalajara and sick, you think, oh, it's stomach problems? No, I had a bad chest cold.
Oh,
3:45 a.m. I'm searching the
Thanks,
streets
man.
of Guadalajara for cough medicine. And then I flew down there for work, right? And I'm supposed to go on location, fix all these servers, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And then I basically sat in the hotel the entire week, working remotely. So it didn't matter. I didn't even need to fly to Mexico. I did as much as I possibly could.
no.
It sucked.
That's, they want me to stay for 2 weeks, starting the 11th,
Oh,
to
wow.
patch down a switch, e-waste a bunch of garbage, and get a third-party company to come in and install a couple of power poles and make sure that they're, you know, add network drops and all that fun stuff.
Sounds fun.
Yep, it's gonna be a good time. It's a good thing that they have good craft beer there.
I'm kind of in
Oh,
trouble.
and another fun fact.
I was just gonna say I'm kind of in trouble because in Utah, the liquor stores are closed on Sunday and holidays, so I only have vino. I only have vino for the entire long weekend. It's really sad.
Ah, that sucks. They close here on Sundays until noon, I believe, is what they changed it to, because Texans revolted and wanted their liquor store open.
But but in Texas, do you have state-owned liquor stores or are they private?
No, they're privately owned.
Okay, yeah, we have.
I
Some
mean, they're
we have all
regulated by the state, but you know.
Yeah.
Oh no.
AP, LNAV, and VNAV intercepts Oh, I'm missing some chat. So Phoenix Lover says some hot fixes on the way. Surprised beta testers have seen past so many issues. It's like, oh, whoa, 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 whoa. I just took out a Q400. How come the brakes aren't working? We're spinning it around. Right 360. Oh, how come the brakes didn't work? Seriously,
That's
my
odd.
brakes did not work.
Unless
Let's test.
Unless they're not configured.
No, it works. They're just, it's
Oh,
apparently it's like a super. It's just a heavy plane. It takes a little while to. I think we did damage the Q400 though. He's insured though.
She'll live.
Yeah. Have you already taken off?
No, I have not. I was waiting for you to line up on the runway, and then we'll get going around the same time.
Sweet. Oh, there's a lot of planes on short final. So watch this. I'm gonna try something here.
We're gonna go through the Q400.
No, watch.
Line up 3-4, right?
Abracadabra. I wanna reach out and grab you. Gone. All the traffic's now gone. Lining up and wait.
That's fantastic.
John with the 787. I know. Can you believe it, JT Kerr? Is this now? Yes, this is now P3D. Well, there's an emote for that.
P3 Dizzle.
Let's see if this emote button works.
18% of the time.
Oh boy, does that emote work. I didn't even get banned from my own bot for spamming. That's good.
Yeah, I've kind of switched over to P3D.
That's
just because it runs better on my rig right now.
That's
I know. I enjoy X-Plane more. It's just until they implement Vulkan, it's not going to play nice with AMD CPUs.
Okay, so let me just give you a little insight. The Global Sim Alliance requires you to be 18% of one and 82 of the other. So you choose, but you must be 18% of either, at least one of them.
Can we not 50-50?
No. It's 18 or higher, so
There's
yes,
no
you
such thing.
technically can do 50-50, but you just have to do it. What I'm saying is do X-Plane at least 18% of the time.
I got you.
That's what I'm asking.
We'll figure it out. I will probably do X-Plane 18% of the time, just because there's a bunch of tube liners I love on that.
And then get an X-Plane 18% emote too.
Yeah, I kind of need one. You see the right above your artificial horizon, you've got the accept button. If you go just to the left of it on the black part
I was turning on my landing lights.
dash. Oh no, you're fine. Oh, landing lights kill your frames, by the way. So.
What are my frames right now? Oh, I am getting 20.
Landing lights will murder your frames.
25 frames right now. That's interesting. So are people just flying without landing lights?
Right. Yeah, to just save frames. Yeah, they are. I mean, I do it. I don't care.
It jumped from 25 to 40 with landing lights off.
Yeah,
Unbelievable.
Yeah. It's gonna have to come in a hotfix. And it's crazy that the HUD doesn't kill your frames as bad as landing lights do.
Phoenix Lover says no performance impact for him. Maybe it has to do with HDR or anti-aliasing or some sort of performance setting. I don't know. Anyway, sorry, I missed the part where you said go to something. I missed all of it.
So you can get the HUD to come down one of two ways. You can look up and just click on the HUD itself and it'll come down. Or there's a nice little click spot in the black part of the dash.
And where is that? Oh, there it is, right there. Okay.
Yep.
That's cool.
Right next to the left of the accept button, and you'll find it.
I forgot to set my barrel. My instructor
brings the old HUD down.
To tell me to set my barrel.
I didn't even remember to set my barrel.
That's why I love the letter B. It's like
Yeah, it automatically sets it
B
for
for-
you. 2.9
for
or 0.9 or
brilliant?
7 is
Yeah.
what I'm at.
For the lazy.
B for
Yeah,
brilliant is
I'm
awesome.
at 299 or 7. The clouds look really cool. Okay, what else do I need for takeoff? I'm going to
Yeah,
leave the
they
landing
do.
lights off. I'm going to turn my
Yep.
taxi light off. I'm going to turn my strobes on. And all this is being done down here if you guys wanted to see it. I need to program a chase plane view for my lights, but alright, that's anything else I need to do prior to
Do you have flaps set 5? Speed
flaps
brakes armed?
are set to 5, speed brakes are armed. Auto brake RTO.
You're starving. Okay.
I think I'm
Let
ready
me
to
take
go.
off, and we'll figure something out. Yep, I believe. Can you take off? Yeah, come on. I'm gonna have to teach you. You just
What
have to
happens when I stream
wait for
P3D?
V1. Kids
Like-
join.
My attendance doubles. Like there's 144 watching now. They love this stuff.
Oh wow. All right.
Welcome, welcome everyone. Red Raider is also streaming. In fact,
Power set.
we should do. Are you taking off? How do I do this?
I
Do
am
just-
taking off.
Do I just toga?
I usually set the throttle kind of like the 7.3 to the green line and just leave it there. It sets the power, and once you get to V1,
So you're not doing toga?
rotate, Brindley. No, I'm not doing toga.
Okay. I'm gonna get rid of the
Okay.
the HUD for this
Okay.
departure. There we go. Thank you, Iowa Scotsman, for
Okay.
linking them up.
Brindley, don't push down. Don't push down. You gotta push up. Or pull back. Pull back. Okay, not too much. Not too much.
Check.
Stall me out here. All right, now let go. Let go.
B1.
B1.
Autopilot should
Rotate.
grab it.
B2.
Nope, no, 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 don't touch that. When I tell you, you're gonna press this button
You're up.
up, and we'll let a degree of flaps in.
This is working. All right.
Yeah, it should work fabulously.
I need to pitch up a little higher, follow that flight director. Oh,
Ooh, these winds.
look at those clouds. Salt Lake City looks pretty good also. Oh my gosh, I'm climbing out at 6,000 feet
Yeah.
per minute plus.
Yep, you will absolutely love it.
She just told me I'm gonna earn valuable miles.
Autopilot on.
How do I engage LNAV VNAV? Oh, it's right there. There it is.
You just
I got it.
click your LNAV VNAV buttons, your auto throttle, and hit your A/P button to set the autopilot. It'll give you a autopilot engaged and then autopilot in control verbal kind of warning.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, press that button up once.
John,
There you
JT
go.
Kerr, you
Good
have to
job.
run. If you stay any longer, you're going to have to end up buying P3D. I know. Also, almost none of the GSA
Stay,
does the other
JT
sim
Kerr. Join
18%
the
of the
cult.
time. Yeah. Yeah, the GSA, it'd be interesting to find out what the percentage is. I would say I don't know what the percentage is. I'll have to look it up. But hybrid streaming is kind of fun.
Ladies and gentlemen, the use of approved portable electronic devices is now permitted.
There you go, Zerg. All right, I need to start my little network broadcast utility so I can see my plane on my iPad.
No, you don't touch this anymore. The plane's doing it all for us.
All right, now it's broadcasting.
It's a fantastic thing about technology, Brenners.
Look at
The plane can technically land itself.
Then let it land itself.
Hmm?
Then let it land.
Let it land itself? No, I like to hand fly her in.
No, do it like John
And here
Fly.
we go.
Category 3 Autoland. It
I
does
like
cost
to
a lot.
overachieve a little.
I am Mr. Prickles. It does. It's an expensive sim. Oh, I just went into the clouds. Ooh, full IMC.
Now, do you just have Active Sky or do you have Rex as well?
I have Rex with soft clouds and Active Sky, but I also have Active Sky Cloud Art. So I don't know if the Active Sky Cloud Art took out my Rex soft clouds or not. Did it? It probably did.
It probably overrode it in some way.
Wow, there's a blast from the past.
Short circuit, thanks for joining us.
Where you been, Cranky65? Valuable miles, he says. What, John Flaw miles are back? Not falling for that again. Saved up all of my miles, and then we filed for bankruptcy again and zeroed them out before we can buy the good items. I know. JFM, trust me, there's lawsuits, and the lawsuits are nationwide for suing the JFM bank, and it's really stressful on me. Oh, I like these little bits of blue in between. It's amazing.
Right? I'm getting through the clouds. I'm climbing through 16000.
I'm assuming I'm through 2.2. I better go standard pressure. So here's correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm under the assumption that you and I, if we're both running Active Sky at the same time, that we're gonna see, and we're gonna see the same thing, right? As far as layers,
in theory, should.
I mean, I understand that we may have different. Do you have Cloud Art or do you have Rex?
I just have the Cloud Art.
That's what I have. So I'm assuming
I
it
thought about
overwrote
getting
Rex.
Rex.
Did you know you can skip any
Yeah, my
waypoint in the
clouds
FMC?
look, pretty much.
I'm assuming that you
Do
can
what, Brayden?
go direct. Oh, snack. It's not following my VNav. Or, sorry, it's not following my LNav.
Oh, boy.
What happened?
Is it not?
No.
I've heard about that bug.
Is this because we didn't do the
geez.
alignment? Or, no. It's because I'm on vectors. Never mind.
No.
Yeah, I'm on vectors. So I
We're
need
on
to go.
vectors.
Yeah, I'm going to go direct rugged. Yeah. Okay. Whew. I was like, this is a bug.
I'm
No,
going
it's a
direct
pilot
Hertz
bug.
right now.
Yeah, I'm going to go direct rugged. Actually, yeah, I'll go direct Hertz as well.
Divorce did wonder. Oh my god. That's both awful and funny all at the same time. Replace your shoe closet with a surfer room.
If it weren't for geo-referencing, I wouldn't have noticed that we missed the turn.
Right? Mine's just now getting on course, and there's a little bit of chop here at 210.
Grau Adler, I have Active Sky in this, and I have Active Sky Cloud Art. But again, as I was saying earlier, I have Rex clouds with Rex texture direct with soft clouds.
I just got hosted with the mosted.
So I don't know if the Active Sky Cloud Art has overwrote that or not. Subject 89 hosted in. It's a very appropriate host since I'm rocking the P3D 18%. Thank you, Subject 89. And thank you for being a subscriber with the globe next to your name. Love seeing the globe.
Oh?
I really like it. Subject. I wasn't sure how I'd feel about it, but I'm quite digging it. I mean, Red Raider here, who's also streaming, he taught me how to start it up and walked me through everything, because otherwise I wouldn't have loaded it up until next weekend. But he taught me, so man, I love this community. You get a guy to come on Discord and talk you through a plane. It just doesn't get better than that.
I've just been waiting for so long for this plane. I
Hmm.
really have.
So were
It's
you tempted to
legitimately
do?
probably the only reason that I bought P3D.
Were you tempted to do the FSX because it was out for that, or?
Yes, but then I downloaded FSX and got like maybe 15 frames just because of, and this was with no mods.
Oh, okay.
I couldn't believe it. And then I loaded this thing up for the first time and I got
Yeah.
50 out of
Okay.
it.
Okay. Yeah.
So I
this
get
is-
way better frames with P3D than I do with X-Plane.
Believe it or not, I'm actually peaking at 60, 70 frames right now.
Oh, wow.
Now, granted, the average is looks more like it's in the low 60s, but it's peaking up 70 something. It's bouncing around for sure.
Right. Mine fluctuates like crazy. If I'm inside the cockpit, I could hit about 20, and it's just with the 787.
Yeah.
If I go outside, then I'm hitting 30, 40.
Okay. I am direct hertz. Yeah, I'm digging this.
All
Yep,
right,
got
so
the-
I'm going direct Purdy now.
Did you go through hertz to get to Purdy, or?
Yes, I went through Hertz to get to Purdy.
All right, well then I'm gonna catch up with you. I'm going direct Purdy.
We know help us on that Lego Dinosaur.
Lego Jurassic Park? Yeah?
Help us. I don't even want to start the game.
Okay, maybe I should,
Yes,
I'll be
they're-
right back. I'm gonna go help them set up
Red
Lego
Raider is
Jurassic
streaming
Park.
right now, and he's yeah. There you go. Iowa Scots will post a link. All right, we'll catch you in a second.
All right, cool. Be right back.
Direct Purdy. Rolls-Royce engines. I think I know what the problem may be. How do I find where the client is to repair it? If you do know. What are you talking about, Cameron? Paid or down. Hope you're well. Yep, the 787 is really nice. It will augment my P3D 18% quite well. But here's what will keep that percentage low is that ground texture looks like Minecraft. Doesn't it? I mean, the plane itself and the clouds look brilliant, but that ain't no ortho, is it? Yeah, exactly, D-Monies, yeah. Your ground textures don't look like that, though. Well, I have Orbex. And are you saying the ground textures between Salt Lake City and Denver don't look like that for you? Because I have Orbex, and I have that regions, but I don't know if this is covered under a region or not. Oh. Cameron, I'm the last person to ask about P3D tech support because I don't fly it that often. But if I were you, I'd go over to my Discord and post in the P3D channel for some help. Maybe you might get some help there. Open Land Class North America, Helimech. Okay, I thought I had Open Land Class North America. I just open up FTX Central, right? Let me go to the root of that screen for a second. Oh, we're making the turn here slightly. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I do have land class. Here's the main screen. So I have Open Land Class North America installed. I got global, trees, I do have vector, but vector's not installed at the moment. And I have, I need to update my libraries, it looks like, but I have Open Land Class North America installed. So, weird. Yes, you can choose GE or Rolls-Royce, yep. Still no PBR. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, no PBR at present. You tend to place max vis in active sky.
It's gonna be such a short flight that 390.
Okay. Oh, your top of drops pretty soon?
Yep, pretty much. Right after Purdy's my top of climb, and then I'd guesstimate like maybe another 40 miles to top of descent, and then I'm coming down.
We got a subscribe. Yeah, we do have a
Thanks,
subscribe.
Appreciate it.
We got a subscribe. 757 Spy with the subscribe. Look at all those CRTs up in the cockpit. I'm guessing one of them picks up HBO. Yes, and the third one, and the fourth one are Showtime. We got a subscribe. I'm just doing these different cinematic views.
And
that's
another
cool.
fun thing about this airplane is that it's like the 777. It'll automatically plug in the ILS frequency.
Oh wow!
For whatever runway that you chose.
That's pretty cool. Thank you, Dave. Appreciate it. You guys, can I get some? I'll do it here. Let's see! Exclamation! Shout out! 757 Spy. See if that works. Yep, there we go.
Grow Adler, thanks for joining me on the flight deck, man.
Good streamer.
All right, finally leveling off.
All right. You ready for this? Are you ready for this crowd? I'm just going to tell you right now. Are you ready for this crowd? Looks great. Yeah, great day for flying. Absolutely. I'm just going to wrap it up here. I just want to say thank you to Red Raider. Thank you for the follows, the subscribes, the bits, the donations, the chat participations. Thanks for the mod work. I love you guys. And yeah, thanks. And congratulations to Doggo Doctor for winning the Web FMC. I'm going to host up Red Raider. You okay with that? You're going to do this landing in Denver for us.
I am going to do this landing in Denver for us.
Catch you guys soon. I'll stay on audio for a
John,
bit.
We'll see you. Sounds good to me.